Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing like a little small mini kind of talk around motivational speech. You know how it goes, so yeah. In the midst of this pandemic, which is coronavirus. I'm telling you, shit is real. I just feel like there's too much attention on what people should be doing, and I don't mean like what they should be doing as in like the government set guidelines. I mean what they should be doing as in like, hey guys, you've got all this free time in the world, you need to be doing A, B, C, D. Like, cool, I get it. You've got more free time, you should be trying to get things done that you couldn't get done before or that you need to get done. But I feel like the way that people are saying it on social media in particular is just like not the way to go about it. I feel like first and foremost we just need to address the issue of our mental health. Like, honestly, I understand that for a lot of people, maybe before this whole crisis happened, you were going through things, you had your own issues, you had maybe like financially you weren't settled and there was some financial issues in your relationship, things weren't going too good, your friendships, things were just collapsing. I mean, maybe you've got kids or you're expecting kids and you just don't feel like the right health, and you're in this, maybe even your mental health is at risk. And this is before the pandemic started and all this social lockdown, and then now you've been put into all of this and you have to deal with your problems alone. And a lot of people's problems are at home, and just staying in your house is just making them manifest and they're making them grow. And in all honesty, I feel like telling people that what are you doing with your life if you're not doing this and all this free time is a bad way to go about telling people that they should do what they couldn't do before. So some people are saying you need to come out of this quarantine with a new business. Okay, I mean, I get the general idea. You're trying to promote someone to get on their grind. Like, everyone's got an idea. I mean, it may not be original, but it's how you make that idea come alive that makes it original. And yeah, so everyone's got the, I like the idea behind it. Like, yeah, you know what, this is the time to make your business proposal, whatnot. However, in this, some people have lost their jobs. Some people have been put back. Some companies are beginning to collapse. Small companies, startup companies that didn't make the furlough policy, or that just generally like didn't make it. Or a lot of people that I know who have started their own businesses, like whether in fashion, in hair, in beauty, in clothes, in clothing, in retail, whatnot, this, that, the thirds. They've originally started it from having a main job to help finance that job. So you can't push someone to start a business, if this makes sense, if financially they've lost their main original job, their main source of income. And I know that the countries and the government and whatever are trying to help us like to regain some stability in the financial sense, but I mean mentally that person is finished, and they won't admit it sometimes. Yeah, it's not time that you have, it's a grind. I don't agree with that. Obviously, for some people that are just sitting around thinking, oh, I'm just at home. I mean, there's so many things that they could do, but really and truly, you can't force that on someone. You gotta let someone get to their grind when they want to get to their grind. I mean, I get that this is a great time, but it's not everybody's time. I feel like the business and the side hustle and the whatever is not because you don't have time, but it's because you don't have a grind or a mindset or direction, or you're just lazy. Please, get away with that one. Get out of here, man. I'm not blaming you. This is a time of great panic. I really do not see how you can financially set yourself up to fail at this time. Nobody is, okay, as a girl, nobody is buying hair at the moment, because where are you going with that new wig? No one is buying hair because where is it coming from? Deliveries have been stopped. Well, a lot of them have. So tell me, what are you investing into? Nobody thought that one when they told me that, you know what, because I haven't started something new, I haven't got a hustle, I haven't got a grind, I haven't got anything, you know? And this is going to make people go crazy. Work on yourselves, people. This is the time where you're supposed to work on yourself. And working on yourself does not mean going all out there and doing everything for the world to see. It means working on yourself, whether that will be in the house and you've never had time to sleep. This is your time to sleep. This is your time to de-stress. Like, this is a very like bad time. As I said before, you have got people that are at home with their problems, living with their problems, and they can't escape from them because we're not allowed to go outside. They can't escape from them because they don't have a social circle to connect with and to talk to at the moment, which maybe was their escape. So we need to be considerate of what we're saying on social media to certain people. And on that note, I'm finished with that. Point is, I feel like this detoxing time, I feel like we just need to cleanse ourselves. I feel like this is the perfect time to cleanse our circles and cleanse the people that are in there. Like, don't get twisted. Like, during this whole situation, I feel like every couple of days I will check in on different members of my family just to make sure that they're okay. I mean, normally people don't really do that. Like, I've got a big family, so I'll probably check in on them occasionally. Well, the wider family and the wider spread, or my friends don't always live near me, but we try to keep in contact, but I'm checking in on them more now. At our young age, we are thrown into so much social media, so much like, oh, what is the word? We're pushed into so many categories and we're told to do this, that, the third. We have to be this person, we have to be this person. Some of us have started our lives, but some of us don't even know where to begin. Some of us are living with our parents, some of us are not. Some of us are married, some of us are not. Some of us have kids, some of us do not. Some of us have debts already, some of us do not. Like, you don't know what people are going through, and at this age I feel like it's a real confusion. I'm not gonna say this age, I guarantee it happens for everyone at different ages, but yeah, I can only speak on what I know. Again, in the same respect, yeah, especially in accordance with friends, because obviously you can't choose your family, but I love all my family if you're watching this. But especially with your friends, yeah, like, I feel like this is the time where you have to consider, you're really my friend. Like, I saw a good meme for this actually. Like, after this whole social distancing is over, some of you are still gonna be social distancing from me, and I agree, because I feel like if you're checking in on people and people don't have the like same courtesy to check in on you, or you feel like, hey, do you know what, there's some problems or whatever, this is the time to cleanse the people that are not near you away from you. Because I know people have problems where they're always in the same friendship circles and they're having problems with this person and this person, but they don't know how to get out of this. This is the time for you to cleanse that. You don't have to see this person every single day now. You can decide, wait, are they actually good for me? Are they beneficial for me? Do they support me? Are they there for me? Are they keeping me mentally sane? Are they benefiting my mental health? If you don't live with your partner, I mean, if you do, but if you don't live with your partner, this is the perfect time to think, is this guy for me? Yeah, a lot of us we get into relationships with someone we like, even though we know that they're bad for us, or we realize that there's some things that are bad for us during the relationship, but because we've already invested so much time into that relationship, we don't know how to get out, or we don't want to get out, even though we know it's a toxic relationship. So I feel like during this time, because you're so distant from that person, you have time to connect with yourself. And by connecting with yourself, I don't mean like, well, yeah, I'm by myself in the house, like, let me just talk to myself and be like, yo, what's going on? Now I'm good still. No, I mean as in, you have time to really look into your mind and think, as with the friends, does this guy want to build with me? Does he want to support me? Is he there for me? Will he continue to be there for me? Do I feel safe? Do I feel secure? Do I feel like, regardless of whatever happens, like, he is there for me? Is he checking in on you? Do you feel happy to be away from him? Like, these are the questions that you need to ask yourself, and these are the questions that will help you to regain, rebuild, and, you know, make you a better you. And I feel like that's the key thing, that's the key message actually that I'm trying to get in this video. Since we're on the topic of exes, guys, remember, your ex is an ex for a reason. Like, yeah, I don't even know why I have to say this. I feel like we've seen memes, we've seen tweets, we've seen posts, we've seen everything from here to here on like the problems with exes. So I just don't even know why I have to address this topic. But during this whole lockdown, people are just moving mad. Like, Some of you guys see ... your ex is typing and think, oh, what's he got to say? Let's be honest, he's only got one thing to say right now. He's bored as hell. Why did you break up? Remember that, sis. Why did you break up? And that's what I mean, sis too. Honey, sir, mister, remember why you guys broke up, because honestly, they're just roping you back in. People are bored. You gotta be your ex. Oh, Madam CJ Walker says never go back to something that broke you. Why are you going back to the toxic ex? Not even if it's toxic, but let's just be honest, you broke up for a reason. You didn't break up because you were both perfect in the relationship and you just wanted some imperfections. You broke up because something happened. You broke up because you didn't love each other. You broke up because you were incompatible. Them things haven't changed. You guys all say a cheater, once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay? So why can't your ex be once an ex, always your ex? And then you say a zebra can't lose their stripes. However, your ex seems to be a whole new person just because we're in quarantine. Make it add up. 2 and 2 are not adding up. I'm really not getting 4 here, guys. I'm getting about 62. But, you know, that's just my personal opinion. Hits you with that, you'll be like, what are you saying? Or he's like, oh, go on FaceTime, let me chat to you, like, I miss you, just as a friend. And you go on there and then it's just like, oh, you know what, I miss the way that we used to do this, innit? I miss like you, I miss your personality, or you really make me laugh, only you really know me. Cause it's bored at his mom's house, and that's a fact. Like, if you want to reply to his text message, then reply to his text message. If you want to fall back into that trap, just know that 2 weeks after the lockdown, guess who won't have a man anymore? Why? Nah, this is the reason why I stopped talking to you. Now I remember. Now I remember why I let you go. Oh, don't get me mad. Don't get me mad. Don't do that. Do not do. Ah, you know what? You're better when you're on the phone. And just like that, he becomes your ex. So is it worth it? Basically, what I think here is everyone should just take a second, take a breather, open up a blank book. And it doesn't have to be a real book, just use your imagination, I think. So just use your imagination and just think, categorize every single part of your life. So page 1 should be like your friends. Do I feel good about them? Do I feel bad about them? Is there something that I'm worried about? Is there something I cannot address? Is there something that I don't think will change? Something I don't fix? Something that doesn't sit right in my chest? Page 2, your relationships. Hey, is this okay? Does it need to be fixed? Can we work on it? Can we not work on it? How long has I been feeling this? Is it because I'm doing it for me, or I'm doing it for us, or I'm just doing it because I have to, or laziness? Page 3, your job. Hey, so now I'm in this situation. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe you still have your job. Maybe you've been furloughed. Maybe you know, just need to think about that. Hey, how do I feel about this? Is there something I can do to make myself feel better during this time that's within my realm of possibilities? Do I want to remain in this career? Do I want to study something new? Do I want to get into a new business career, a new business path? Should I apply for CVs just for the future? Should I prepare my CV for the next job in the future? Page 4, your future. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Realistically, where do I want to be? What do I want to do? And how can I get there? Page 5, right now, what's the main issue that's bothering me? Psychologically, am I okay? Socially, do I feel okay? Mentally, physically, what do I need to change? Page 6, is my mental health in check? And that's the key page. 7, your religion. Think about your religion. If you don't have a religion, that's fine, but think about what you look for guidance. If that's in someone, if that's in, you know, people, But if you do have a religion, look to your gods, look to people that help you, look to your spiritual leaders for guidance. Try and figure out how to help yourself. Maybe you need to grow closer with God. Maybe you need to just open the Bible and do like a daily plan. You just need to find what works for you. I know social media right now is where everybody is turning to, and that's a good thing, that's okay. If it's making you know, if it's giving you some entertainment, then run with it. Making your mood go even down, don't do it. Delete it. Social distance yourself from social media too. Watch a movie, write a book, say a poem, read something, do something, like do whatever makes you feel at peace, calm, happy. For all you know, your book on your diaries about how you felt and everything during this whole pandemic could become the next bestseller. You know, in the next 10-15 years, our children will be in their history class talking about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it affected people, and they will probably need to get a biography, and your biography could be the one that they get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do you. I'm not trying to say you need to get a grind, but I'm saying do what makes you happy. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna try and make more fun videos now because I feel like I'm really bringing the mood down a little bit. But yeah, I just feel like it was something that needs to be addressed during this quarantine season, and I hope you guys are all staying safe, staying well. Stay in your houses. This will be over before we know it. It's 1 year to sacrifice for a whole lifetime of happiness. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and my socials will be on the next page.